Hi Sagittarius, welcome to spring. So this is a new type of series I'm trying out, the single seeker series. So this will be for the season of spring. So how I'm laying it out is I'm doing about 3 cards, and the first card will be mid-March to mid-April, second card will be mid-April to mid-May, third and final card will be mid-May to mid-June. And I'm still holding my contest, so please like, share, and subscribe. The details are below. And comment on your sign for a chance to win 2 free 1-question readings, and as well as a deck of oracle cards. I'm sorry if it's kind of dark in here. I have a really bright light on. I don't know if I can make it any brighter in here, but we'll work with it. So this is a kind of a new layout I've kind of created, and what I've noticed with the other readings is on this side, it seems, I'm going to pull as well from the Morgan Greer Tarot. So as on this side, it's kind of where your head is at or what you're thinking of, and then the other side we kind of have the energies influencing you and kind of the dynamic. So we have forgiving and learning right now for the first month in the reverse. Stay optimistic, this one. Stay optimistic about your love life in reverse, and calling in your soulmate in reverse. So I don't necessarily read cards in reverse, and I kind of feel like this one should be, but I kind of feel like these ones shouldn't be. But we will see with the tarot what it wants to say to clarify, and then I'll have a better idea if these need to be upright or reverse. If you want to reach me as well for a personal reading or to extrapolate any more on this reading here, my email's below, soaring.swan.divination@gmail.com. So what kind of fell out and onto the floor is the Queen of Rods, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess in reverse. So the Queen of Rods, I definitely see this as you. And with forgiving and learning in the reverse, it's that holding on to something very tightly and not knowing which path to take. And with the High Priestess in reverse, it's like you're not using your intuition, or something is guiding you. And because we have the moon here in both cards in both instances, we have the crescent moon. So it's like, it kind of makes me feel too, because it's not a full moon, all the like the moon card would be, all the illusions aren't necessarily being presented to you either. Like she has a crescent moon on her forehead here. So although you are in your power, Sagittarius, not everything is being disclosed to you, and because of that, you're unable to move forward. So in the forgiving and learning card, I'm sorry if this is really dark. I want to turn something else on. I don't think there's much more. Need like a spotlight or something. Okay, I think that's better. In the forgiving and learning card, we have as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So because it feels like because this is in reverse, you're not forgiving in the way that you need to. And I mean, whatever resonates with you, whatever hurt you still harbor, whatever negativity you still harbor towards whoever you harbor it to, certain truths are not becoming evident to you. And then we have the world in reverse as kind of the energy around you. So it's that cycle is unable to end until these things, until you're able to do the work here. It's like this energy here wants to come in, but it's unable to. This person's sobbing, and this person looks kind of like they can't even begin to start to take that in. And the angel here looks very similar to the woman on this card here. So whatever cycle you are in the middle of, it's not prepared to end yet for you. It's like there's still lessons that have to be learned. And because of it, your choices are kind of limited and you're unable to make the choice. So it's very much, although it's cups, it's kind of this as well. I see this very much, and I've never seen this way before, but I see this very much as the Four of Pentacles card right now. Like he's just holding on to the sword for dear life. Like it's not that he can drop them, is that he doesn't want to drop them. So for the middle of the month, clarifiers. Sorry for the hand gestures. I can't help them. I'm just seeing the pattern here. I'll go on to explain. I just want to see what else wants to come out. So you are definitely in your element here. And because I have every court card except the Knight of Wands here. I have the King of Rods and the Page of Rods in the reverse. And I have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So you are definitely working in your element because I have the Six of Rods, which then goes to the Seven of Rods in the reverse. So although I think the message is stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, I feel like you're really unable to see it because of the Six of Wands or Rods in the reverse here. And because of that, I'm just not sure how to read the Seven of Wands here in reverse. It's like you're coming you're coming out of defense mode. It's like you're coming out of defense mode and becoming this queen, like Queen of Swords energy, and like super cold and shut off. You're out of defense mode. You don't feel like you should or need to defend yourself to anyone. But then there's this queen like energy here. So you go from maybe between this transition is when the moon comes and you learn of something. Because there's this switch from the Queen of Rods in the upright where you're in your element to the King of Rods, Page of Rods in reverse. And it's like this loss of something. Not necessarily loss, but there's a loss of this optimism that you had here. So I feel like something did come to light between this transition. And I will get some more clarifiers for this. I'm going to do that right now. Justice in the reverse. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the single person looking good card, and we have Justice in reverse. So it's like you feel better in this cold Queen of Swords energy because it's making you you're kind of cutting people out and you're less defensive, but it's kind of hurt your confidence and your fiery side. Because we kind of go from the fire, from the positive to the negative here. And that's when fire becomes less of a passion and more of a like angry, like that type of fire, right? That side of passion. So something was unjust. Whatever you feel like that came between here. But I mean, on the outside you look good, but it feels like there's this inside, and that's why you're holding on to this Queen of Swords type energy. Because you're just doing stuff on your own. And saying, fuck it, fuck them, whatever. But it has hurt this confidence level or something. So let's see about calling in your soulmate in reverse. This one. These two. So this one serves as more of a warning, I feel like. Because it's I think this card is serving as a warning. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And we have the Five of Wands. So it's like something you wanted or something you thought you want coming into the last month is going, I don't want to say it's going to be done in a way that's I feel like it'll leave you back into this Two of Swords energy because there is a Two of Swords again crossing themselves. So it's still this something you thought would bring you this is actually going to bring you a little bit of strife. And maybe this is with this could very well, I mean, if it's your scenario, this could have been the past person here or a soulmate. But you're doing something or they're doing something to win at like the cost of something else. It's like that. It's very much this card. It's winning, but like these together, I feel it's this unjust thing, but then feeling like you've won somehow. Right? But these people don't even want to play with it. So that could very well be you, because here it's the same thing. Like you don't even want to play with this anymore. But you will have this energy. This is kind of where your head is at. And maybe you're seeing this. And that also makes a lot of sense. Because if you're seeing this for what it is and not really giving you this, then this is why you have the Eight of Cups for your energy to move out of that. So, I mean, it could go either way because this is the Cape person as well, right? I have another card to clarify. The Death card. So this is that change by the end of spring that you need to happen to clear the way for all this energy, to wake you up to what you weren't seeing here, to clear the slate to what was unjust, to bring you back to your confident self that you began with, to end the cycle that wasn't ready to end here, to allow you to walk away to something better, because this person is traveling to the Nine of Cups and that is their wish. And here we have the Hermit. So it's also very much not as fancy, but this card too, that kind of solitary person, but this person is working on themselves, growing and becoming wise, and very much kind of on their journey like this individual here. So this is kind of the overall energy. And I mean, next to it is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the World here in reverse. So by the end of it, when death comes to clear, to make that change, to create the ending that you need energetically, these things should right themselves, and then you're able to leave and then go to your Nine of Cups journey. Wow. So I hope that resonated. I think there's going to be some wake-up calls for sure. I think I'm going to leave it there. Definitely pay attention to what is serving you and what isn't serving you in spring. There's going to be a lot of retrograde, so a lot of looking within anyway. And cycles are definitely ending. It's just needing to do the work and put yourself in a position where you are able to receive what is meant for you, right? So again, please like, share, and subscribe. Emails below, soaring.swan.divination@gmail.com, and have a good spring. And if this was rough, definitely look at your rising, your moon, your Venus, your sun sign, whatever you're looking. If cross watchers, don't be this person because that's not nice. And just for a little bit more information, that could be, I always look at my moon sign. I look at my sun and my rising. Sun and moon the most to get the information. Anyway, have a great spring. Godspeed. Bye.